This
training org.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so the first thing is to make sure that we all have one training org. And the second thing is I want all of you to create a user for me as well in that training org. And whatever assignments or whatever exercises that we are going to do, you just have to do it in that personal org of yours, and I can check it in the next day. Okay, so that's what we'll start from today. So basically, whatever topic we cover, I will be assigning an exercise. You guys have to do it, and then I can log into your personal logs and I can check those things.
Great.
Okay. Okay.
So assuming this would be a first session, right?
Sorry.
I'm assuming this would be a first session for CPQ.
No, this is actually the second session. We completed a topic called as bundles.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this your first session for CPQ?
Yeah, I joined one session, I think, in the evening, couple of days back, but not sure that was the first or it was a demo for me. So I joined one session before.
So what was the topic that was covered?
I think bundles and all were
Yes,
covered,
correct.
but
So
I
that's
joined in between, so I missed there. That's why I was asking, like, is it going to be a first session or it's going to be uh,
no. So this is going to be second session. Uh, so the first one is the base of CPQ, that is and how products are created. I think somebody is not on mute, so I can hear a lot of disturbance. Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, so basically, the first session that we finished was bundles. We saw how bundles are created, what bundles are exactly, and how important bundles are for building a CPQ project. And we also went through the concept of dynamic bundles, and we also created a dynamic bundle, and we saw that how it works. So based on these two topics that we have already covered, is there any questions or anything that you want me to explain again?
yeah,
So for me, there's a couple of things that I wanted to just clarify, if that's right, please. So the first one was when you were creating, I think it was the product, there was a box called primary, and then you had to select that box. And then you then subsequently created another one, but in that case, you did not select primary. I just wanted to see what the difference was really.
Right. So basically, primary is nothing but the one that gets associated with that opportunity. So an opportunity can have multiple codes, but then whenever you look into that opportunity, the one that is primary ticked is the one that is directly associated with it. That is the first code that you would go to whenever you want to fetch something.
Right, right.
Uh,
So that's like the default, if you like, right? Or
right, exactly.
I see, I see. And the other question I had was about the order numbering, I think, or the numbering of the products. It was in the multiples of tens, right? And I just wanted, again, you did sort of like explain if the company was to introduce, more products, then, you want a gap between the tens and the 20s, if you like, and that was maybe the reason for it. But then why can't we just call the new product a 30 or a 40? Is what my question was really.
Okay, yeah. So basically, what happens is these products, right, in the sales world, the way the products are ordered is also something that the business wants it as a requirement. So, for example, if I have product A, B, C, the ordering of these products is also something that the business decides. For example, there are certain parameters. For example, if I have how do I say? Okay, so if I have three laptops, for example, I'm just giving an example of laptops here. I have a 13-inch laptop, I have a 15-inch laptop, and I have a 17-inch laptop. So initially, I only have the two products that the company sells is 13-inch laptop and a 17-inch laptop. And the sort order or the numbering of that products, I have kept it as 1 and 2. Okay. So now when I want to introduce a 15-inch laptop, it has to come in between 13 and 17, and that's how it would look. Uh, that would look clean for the sales rep, right? To have it in the ascending order.
I see, I see. Okay, correct. I understand. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So this is just an example, but in the real world scenario, what happens is there could be 100 programs or 100 products, and then they would just want to fit in one of them. So you, rather than renumbering all of them, you can just have a room of 10 between each products.
I see, I see. Okay.
So one question here, what you explained previously was pertaining to configuring that product and creating product bundles and all. So what kind of function admin can do for CPQ? Any example based on what you explained? Like what kind of request can come and we need admin's help there?
Right. So basically, as an admin, it would be your responsibility to set up these bundles. Okay. So the requirement would come in as I'm going to have, uh, for example, 100 products in the system,
Okay.
and out of this 100, there are some which are the main products, and some could be the child products. So they would just give you this requirement, and then now you have to analyze that how the bundling can happen, how how you can make it more user friendly, how you can add in all these validations. So whenever, for example, there are fields called as min and max. So there are some main products wherein you have to select some child products. So you have to set up those validations that, okay, when I am selecting a product A, which is the main product, I should at least have product B or C as the child products. So what I would do is I will pick up A as my main product. I will select, I may create a feature or may not based on how the products are. And then I will add these two product options, and I will keep the minimum quantity as one for each of these options. So
But
this
that,
is, yeah.
yeah, but that would be job of an admin or an implementation guy or a business analyst or developer, or anybody can do that based on who is working there in that org.
No, so this basically this would be the job of the admin or the developer.
Okay.
So basically, in a project, right, when you have an admin and a developer, the
Mm-hmm.
developer would be dealing with the customization end of it. For example, to attain some of the CPQ requirements, you might want to customize something at the Salesforce end, modify
Mm-hmm.
a few things by code or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the developer comes into the picture. Otherwise, if there is anything that can be implemented from out of the box, then those requirements directly go to the admin itself.
Oh, okay. So I think last class you mentioned like 70% of the functions can be done by configuration and whatever is available as out of the box functionality in CPQ. So
Correct.
those can be done by admin, right?
Right, right, right.
O- Okay.
So
On top of.
if you just see the products, the
Mhm.
prices, and these bundling and setting up this, right, this is actually I would say 30% of what a CPQ project would be. Just the base is of 30% of product and how these bundles are set up. On top of that, you have your rules set up. This could be your product rules to have validations or have alert rules and all those things. Then
Mm-hmm.
you have the price rules, uh, which is not mandatory. Like there are projects where the prices are direct. You just give the prices in the price book entries, and that's it. There are no rules written on it. And then you have these search filters. So we will come to that topic as well. So all the other things are just 5 or 10% of the whole of CPQ, but the main part is setting up the products, setting up the bundles, setting up the validations, and you know that actually uh, is what the UI is all about. What the sales rep would see as soon as he wants to configure a quote.
Okay, so product bundle and product rules basically.
Right,
Okay, and admin can do that, right? I got you.
right, right.
Cool. Thank you. I'm good.
Okay, anybody else who has any questions? The reason is the initial sessions, right? We would take time, we will solve all the doubts, but I want to make sure that till we reach search filters, we will go at a normal pace so that you guys understand each and every concept. Make sure that you clear all your doubts and you have an experience of doing it. That's why we would be creating a training org for each one of you. And after each and every sessions, you would try it out. That's when it will get stored in your memory. Otherwise, once we are in the second half of the session, it would be difficult to remember whatever was covered in the first half without having a practical experience on it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
others, like, are you guys clear with what a dynamic bundle is, how to create a dynamic bundle? Is there
No.
anything I can explain it once again? I don't mind, but then I want to make sure that you
Can
guys
you
know.
explain types of bundles?
Sorry.
Type of bundles. I did not get that bundles.
Yeah, so
Types of
basically,
bundles.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, when I say types of bundles, the one is the basic bundle wherein you have where you have a product, a main product, and then you put in a feature on it, and then you have product options associated with it, which is the basic way, and which is the static bundle. That is, you have yourself assigned products to that bundle. Okay, so in a business scenario, what happens is these the business keeps changing. They come up with new products. Uh, the development team brings on new products so that the sales increases and all those things. That is how the business works. So what happens is when a new program is implemented, since the client has already paid so much in implementing a CRM and a CPQ, they would want maximum things automated. That is, less of admin work should be there after the implementation, so that they don't have to pay for an extra admin to do changes every time. Whenever a business introduces a new product, or whenever there is a change in the business, they don't want to pay an admin each time to do some change. So what they want is maximum of the work should be uh, should be like a box that can take in anything. Even in future, they put in 100 products. The base of the CPQ that they've implemented should not change. So that is the requirement. So what happens is, in this case, we come up with what is called as dynamic bundle. So what dynamic bundle does is, you have your feature under a product, but then you are not associating any options directly to it. Instead, you create a product rule that says, under this feature, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull in all the products based on certain conditions. For example, its product family could be software, or based on the state these products are allowed to be sold to, or based on some offers or based on some surcharge. Whatever could be, it could be a business requirement. So I will set that condition in my product rule. And what happens is when I am on the uh, edit lines, what happens is when I click on that product, under my feature, I have all the products pulled in based on the condition in the product rule. So in future, when a new product is introduced, I don't have to go and add it manually to the product option of the feature. It gets automatically included because it satisfies the condition. So this is the main difference between the two types of bundles that we have.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, Sajil, just quickly, I'm still to go through the full session, right? You know, I'm halfway through dynamic bundle, as I said, and it's been clear so far. So I'm yet to go through the full session. Now I'm assuming that's not going to cause any issues in this particular class, is it?
No, because what I'm planning to do today is to make sure that you guys have a user first. So I'll show you like how to create the training org, and I want you guys to create a training org right now and log in, create a user for me. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're going to do today, and then we will just start with the exercises that you have to do. I'll give you one exercise. Okay, so that what you can do is, Preet, you can go through that session once again. You can do that exercise as well. Once you go through the session, you'll get an idea how to do that exercise, and then
Sure.
you can, yeah. So tomorrow I can check that, and then we can start with the next topic. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll do the same.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so to start with, if you guys are near your laptop, you just have to,
Yeah.
uh, yeah. So what you have to do is sftc.co/cp sign up. Okay.
Yeah, I have created one org actually,
Okay, that's good.
and I have also configured the Salesforce CPQ in it.
When you say configured, you have done some exercises on it.
No, nothing.
Okay, so it's
Configured
just
this.
there, right?
Yeah, it's just there. And when I think on the first session, when saw on the product where there were all products, but I can only found 17 products, Sajil. But in your when I see that lecture now of yours, it
Uh-huh.
had various product like laptop and all kind of stuff. So there is any
Correct.
kind of permissions you
No,
have?
no, there is no permissions, but then it depends on how you have created that
Okay,
training org. So I would suggest that you create it this way because this gives you a lot of dummy data, so you can save time on creating dummy data.
so should I create one more? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you create this one, and then what we will do is I
yeah,
can ping you my email address. So you create a user for me as well.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then I can reset the password, and then I can access those org. So this is how you're going to keep the username. Where is the chat box? This is disabled. You guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
so you
hello.
were you were trying to do sfdc.co slash.
One second, I'll show it to you. CPQ sign up slash CPQ sign up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's Rajiv. Hello.
Hello, yes.
Yeah, hi Sajil. Actually, just now I joined. I think I missed when it got started. It's first day when I'm joining.
This is your first day.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you got a chance to go through any of the recordings?
No, I think I attended on Saturday morning, but after that, it actually came on the office days, so I could not. So, but today I somehow just now I came from office and joined immediately. So, how many recordings would be there? How many classes I missed actually?
So basically, there were two sessions. The first one was just an introduction to what CPQ is, and you know, just I was going through why we have CPQ in the market, and you know, what are the business use of CPQ. And then the second lecture is something that was an important lecture based on bundles and types of bundles.
Okay. Second miss
Yeah,
yesterday it happened, right?
yeah, right. It happened yesterday.
Okay. Okay. So from today it will be 8:30 p.m. every day.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Sajil, I have used my Gmail account on developer.org, so I can use on this again.
Yeah, yeah, you can, but then you just have to change the username.
Okay,
So
okay,
here you have the option of username, right? So you just have to put it
Mhm.
different.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Okay. And another thing is, once
Yeah,
you guys create, get into the org, right?
yeah,
After that, when you create a user for me, on that
mhm.
user, the email ID would be this,
Okay,
and then the username on that would be my email dot your name. So, for example, if we have Vishal, it would be my email ID dot Vishal.
okay, okay. So we have to do this in when we enter into that, right?
Correct. So after, yeah, so you guys know how to create a user, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Yes,
will.
yes.
So basically, we will keep it as Visual CPQ.
A role will
This
be developer or admin.
no, that doesn't matter. You can keep it as yeah, developer is fine.
Okay.
So just sorry, I can't seem to find this link that you've mentioned to create this uh, Trailhead Playground. So, okay, fine, sftc.co.
Okay.
So if I keep my username as Vishal CPQ, that's fine, right?
Right. Your name and CPQ4. So yeah,
CPQ4.
we'll just
Okay.
add CPQ. Yeah.
Okay. It has. Please check your email. Okay.
The option for the role, you said, will it be developer or
Correct.
architect?
Yes, yes.
Developer,
Developer.
Developer. Yeah. So that is actually no, you can keep it anything. It doesn't matter actually.
right?
Okay. I have
Hey,
not
so
got the
it's a one question while creating training, it's saying that username must be in the form of an email address.
Correct. So if you see my screen, right? So after my email address, you just
Oh,
have to
okay.
put another dot and then your
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah.
Hello, Swati.
Yes.
Yeah, please share.
Sorry, you're not audible. Can you please repeat?
Hello. Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. 2 minutes. Can you please pick my call?
I did not get any call yet.
Sajal, I can choose whatever username for myself, right? Or do you want me
Yeah,
to
that's
choose?
totally your choice. That's totally your choice. Yes.
Yeah, I've created the.
So it's not taking that as well. Like I did Vishal Khatri 1971 at yahoo.com dot
Yeah.
Vishal CPQ4, but it's not taking, it's giving the same error message that user.
Vishal, yeah, if you want to take that username, you put your Vishal.
Mhm. Yeah, I did that. I can't hear anything.
Hello.
Yeah, I was not able to hear anything.
Yeah, yeah. So you did that then?
So still giving me the same error. So my username was Vishal Khatri 1971 at yahoo.com dot Vishal CPQ4.
Okay. Uh, Actually, I have not created that dot after the email gmail.com. So I've just created my username as Durvesh, my letter as my surname as one letter at the rate gmail.com. It
Okay,
has
so whenever
created.
you create a username on Salesforce, right? You make sure that after the email you add in some characters like your
Hmm.
email ID .com. After .com, just add dot Durvesh one or something like that, so that
Okay.
you would be creating a lot of orgs, right, in future.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
So to
Okay.
So
differentiate between these orgs, yeah. So you better have some identification.
that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to do, but it's not taking, it's giving me the same error.
What error are you getting?
Your username must be in the form of an email address, but it does not
No, no.
have
So
to
you
be
have your email address, and where
right,
after .com, right?
right,
After .com, you can have anything. So you don't just leave it till here.
right. After that, I put dot
Uh-huh.
and Vishal CPQ4, as you mentioned in your
Okay. Okay.
notes, but still getting the same error.
Okay. Then I think you guys can try this email then 1 second. Okay. So can you guys try this email and then dot. So this would be the user's email, and after that you just have add your name. That's it. Your
Okay,
name and CPQ.
You have created.
Can I quickly see that email address again, please? The username for you.
Yeah. So did anybody create a user till now?
Yeah. I have gone into the org now. How to create a user? Where to
Okay.
go?
Yeah. So I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
So it says please check your email. So I think you'll be getting that email.
Okay. So you have put the new email that I told, right? This one. Okay. So you
Right.
go to your org, you click on setup,
Okay.
and then you go in the search box on the left, you just type users,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the
Then
option to create a new user.
okay. Yeah.
And then over here, what I want you to do is just enter
First.
your first name, your last name, and
Okay.
this can be any random text. And then
Hmm.
over here, it would be this email, and your username would be this email dot whatever your name is. So Devesh CPQ 4.
Okay. So I have to put it gun. Okay.
After the .com, you put another
Yeah.
dot, and then you just
Yeah.
add your, yeah. And then over here, the user license.
1 minute.
Hmm.
Email. So email will be mine. For the username dot. Okay. At the email, it will be your email now.
No, you can use
Pradeep.
this one. Let's use this one.
Okay.
The first name and last name, that's our first name and last name, right?
Uh,
So you put yours in that.
no. So this would be my first name, last name,
Fine.
but then the email and rest of the things.
Sure.
So okay, yeah. So this would be like, yeah. This is how it would look like.
79 at the rate.
So yeah, I'm all done.
Just wait. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. So I got an email from, yeah. So I have Preet CPQ's email. Okay.
And the user will be okay. Same.
Yeah, you have it on the
W1
screen.
plus. Yeah. So I
Cool.
should have saved now.
Yeah, just click on save.
So I'm good, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely good now. You have your own user. Now we will start doing all the
Did,
assignments in this.
did you
Right.
receive the mail?
Okay, one second. I just set a
Yeah.
password for Preet's email. One second. Not yet.
Okay.
So you need to click on top. There would be a button called as reset password. Try clicking that. You're sure with the spelling of the email, right?
Yes, just 1 minute. GUNANITIN79 @ gmail.com. The
Right.
same here username.
Correct.
At the username, I have used your gunnitin79 @gmail.com dot my username, right?
What is that? What is that?
Durvesham.
Yeah, so you can put Durvesh and then whatever you put in the end, just end it with CPQ4.
Okay, 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 okay.
What about others? I don't hear anybody else. Are they done or they're still stuck?
Yeah, I
CPQ,
stuck.
CPQ, CPQ.
Four, CPQ4.
Okay.
Yeah, who was that? Who was stuck?
This is Vishal. So
Uh-huh.
I was able to create the org. I got email on my Yahoo to
Mm-hmm.
verify account. And when I
Okay.
verify account, right, I'm at home page, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that it says the CPQ sales. So you were saying that I have to go to setup?
Correct. You go to you're trying to create a user for me, right?
Yeah. So I have to get into that classic mode or I can do it from Lightning.
No, you can do it from Classic as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I can see that Salesforce CPQ. Okay, that was the difference. So I will go setup
Did you get the mail, Sajul, right now?
Just a
user.
second. Right, I think I got a new email and that is
Durvesh,
Durvesh
yeah.
M. Okay,
Yes,
so I
yes.
have that.
Yeah.
So I'm adding a new user there, and you wanted to have your name, right?
So Durvesh, did you set a password for this?
Yes. Okay.
But then is this your
Yeah.
username is different, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what is the password for this one? Have you set anything?
Yes, yes. I have set the. Should I tell you?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Durvesh, D capital
Uh-huh.
@123.
Okay. Yes, at the rate 123. It's not allowing. Okay, let me reset the
Okay.
password once. Let's see. The email to this user is mine, right?
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Where is this? Can you create another user? I think there was some mistake in the way you created the user.
Okay. I have to create
Yeah,
one
but
more
then
now.
yeah, can you create one more?
Okay.
What about others?
Sajal, yes.
Pavan Kumar.
Sajal, what's
Yeah,
Actually,
your,
yeah.
sorry.
yeah, go ahead with Pawan, then I will ping you.
Yeah, yeah, sure. So we have Pavan and then Rajiv. Not heard them at all. Are you
Uh,
guys there in the call? Yeah.
Sajal, actually, I missed the first part, so I was not doing like how to start creating the user ID.
Okay. No, but then we just started with creating the user. I think you guys can try creating a user.
So Sajil,
Uh,
can you show that username email thing on the sticky note?
Mhm. Yeah.
how we can create Sajal, like, what is the first step actually?
Right. So the first step is you have to go into this one, which is sfdc.co/cpq signup.
I need to go to this and SFDC. Okay, just this sfdc.co.
And Sachil, what should I keep my username right now? Should I keep it Durvesh one or
Yeah, you keep it Durvesh1 CPQ4.
okay at the rate CPQ4?
No, no. So this would be your username, right?
Okay, Durvesh one
After that,
CPQ4. Yeah,
no, no, on my screen you see the email, right? So if
yeah.
you put it like after .com, you put dot Durvesh1 CPQ4.
O-
That's it.
Okay, 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 okay.
So Sajil, for me, it was not taking CPQ4, so I just kept CPQ. That
Yeah,
was
that's
the
fine.
issue with. Okay.
That's fine.
Sajal, for me, it is asking for developer edition, entering all the detail. I already have the Salesforce account on my personal.
No, no, let's create a new one, Rajiv. So you enter all your details again and you give a different username in the second last text box.
Okay, fine. Email address can be same, right? Only the user ID will be different because I have only two use email account.
No, no, you can have one email address and you can keep a different username.
Okay, fine. So I'm keeping the same email address, whatever I had earlier, and different username.
Correct. Okay, and I didn't hear, is Pavan there in the call? Do we have Pavan Kumar Reddy?
Sajil, one issue here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I created my org at that time, I gave my email address at yahoo.com. After that, username I gave was uh, gunarnithin79gmail.com .vishal
No, so you should have given the same user email as well, the same email.
like Vishal, like Yahoo dot.
No, 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 the email on the screen.
Yeah, yeah. At that time, oh, you're saying that even for that org itself,
Regist-
Right. So when you were on the screen, right, in your org, initially when you were on the CPQ org creation,
right?
when you went to that sign up, there you entered your email address. That's fine.
yeah.
After that,
Hmm.
when you create a user for me, over there, the email address has to be gunanithin79@gmail.com. And
Right,
then the username would be gunanithin79@gmail.com dot your name CPQ4.
right. So what happened that when I was creating that org at that time, there was also a field for username.
Correct.
So what was I supposed to give there?
That was your personal choice, your email address dot whatever you wanted to give it. You
Okay,
can give any username, yeah. This one I'm just just so that I have a
No, no, I
uh,
understand that. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
that you'll be able to check, right?
correct, correct.
Okay, let me see that. Okay. So now
Okay,
I
just
gave it as a CPQ4, so it's there. Could you please check the email if you got it?
I have Vishal's.
uh,
Sajil, do I need to mention your email address in that user detail?
On the first after you went into CPQ sign up page.
Okay, no, actually I'm getting message now almost there. Please check your email, and I did not receive the email on. No, I got it. Thanks.
Mhm.
So Sajal, if I'm in my org, I created one you as a user, right?
Correct, correct,
And when I was creating org, I was also as a user.
correct,
So I'll be able to see both the user and setup.
correct, correct.
Okay.
uh, Sajil, as I'm in the password right now after the developer org, so what should I do that
So now have you
the
entered into
password?
the developer org?
Yeah, I have entered. I have put that my username and email.
Yeah.
Now there is verify your account. So
Correct. So after you verify, you put in
yeah,
a password and everything, and then you enter into the org.
so I have to give the password, right?
Yeah, yeah. You give your password.
Okay, okay, I will give that only. Okay, change password. Okay,
Okay. So Durvesh is done. Preet
yeah, just
is done. So Rajiv is doing it right now,
So for me, Vishal,
and Vishal is also done.
okay.
I
Durvesh, I
just
think
logged
I
in.
did not get your email,
yeah, just
the
wait.
latest one.
I'm going to
Yeah, yeah,
do
sure.
this. So new user, first name.
Sajil, I just logged in now. So what
Do
I need
now.
to
Okay.
do after that?
So you know how to create a user, right?
Let me check.
Yeah. So you go to setup, search for users, and then you would land up on a page called as users. Select new users, and then you create a user like this on the screen.
Okay.
Now check Sajid.
Yeah. So over here, the email would remain the same. That's displayed on the screen, and the username would be that email dot your name and CPQ4. Rajiv, you got that right?
CPQ 4 na?
Uh,
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. Just check it now. I have created.
Do I need to mention your email address, whatever it is giving us showing on the screen?
Correct, correct.
Uh, okay. And
Yeah.
username can be anything, right?
No, no, so username would be that email dot your name and CP. I'll show it to you once again.
So it is
So
created,
this
right,
is your
for me?
email. Yeah,
Yeah.
because yours is done.
Yeah. Thank you.
So this is the email, and then your username would be gunanitin79@gmail.com dot. So for you, it would be Rajesh CPQ4. How it would look.
Or Rajesh CPQ4, right? Rajesh.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. So your email address and then dot Rajesh CPQ4. Okay. Just give me a second, please.
Sajil, what is the difference between when I create a developer org Salesforce and there I have configured the Salesforce CPQ and between what you have said that says SDFC CPQ developer login?
So the dev org that you created, how did you install CPQ package in that?
I have got a link through that. I have installed it and then I have configured it through. There was a
Correct, correct.
video
So
on
this
YouTube.
correct, correct. So this one is basically a training org itself.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why they have given you good amount of accounts, good amount of opportunities, good amount of products, and all the
Hmm.
sample data which you can play around with.
Okay. Yeah, and that Salesforce CPQ has an trial version which is gonna get expired in 2 months.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
Okay, so if we are done, we can go to the assignment now. Okay, so let
Yeah.
me open an Excel and I'll quickly explain.
Yeah.
Everybody up? Preet,
Yes.
Durvesh,
Uh,
Rajiv,
Yeah.
Saurabh.
just a second. Just a second. It's done almost.
Mhm.
Just a second. So, can you see some request? Will there be any request when I click save?
Right, let me check my email. No, I've not got an email yet.
It should be okay. It's GUNANITIN at the rate gmail.com, right?
Correct. 79@gmail.com.
Oh, okay. So GUNANITIN and then 79 also.
Correct.
I missed that. Sorry.
Mhm. So you can change that afterwards, Rajiv. Let's start with I'll explain the assignment and then we can go back to user creation. Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done actually. You should be receiving now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you get that?
Yeah, yeah, I got that. Okay, so we all have users now. This is where each one of you is going to do their uh, exercises. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would suggest is I'm going to give you a business scenario, right? Right. And you guys can keep referring the recording if you guys have any doubt. But then this is a very simple exercise. This would be the base,
Okay.
and then on top of this, we would keep on building things on top of this, whatever we keep learning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the business requirement goes in like I belong to a car manufacturing company.
Hmm.
Okay. So can you guys please go on mute so that you know. Okay. Thank you. So I belong to a car manufacturing company. So you guys can choose whatever company you want it to be. So for example, if I select it as Mercedes, so you guys can have anything like Jaguar or Ford or Fiat, whatever it is. So under this company, what I want is the sales team needs initially there are close to 15 products. Okay, so my products would be initially I would have 5 maintenance plans. So whenever you buy a car, you have the option to choose what kind of maintenance plans you want. So I will have maintenance plan. For example, I name it as one. Okay, so I have 5 maintenance plans. Okay, after this, so this would come under something called as product called as okay. So let's name it as what do we name it? Okay, so let's see. So this is my 5 maintenance plans. Then I have something related to my various sound system that I get. So you guys can do the research and come up with various sound system options that I have. And then I also have various features that I get. So it could be, for example, reverse sensor. And then I could also have what else? Seat covers, etc., etc. So I will have more like these. One, two, three. So basically, what I want you guys to do is whatever company you choose, you just Google a bit and then find out these things. Come up with a proper data. Okay. Now what I want is I would create a suppose I have a car called as Mercedes AMG. Okay. So under this, so I select this car. So this becomes my main product. And then I want this to be a feature, and this would be basically a dynamic bundle. The reason being, in future, if I want to increase the number of maintenance plan, I can just put it in the system and it will automatically get associated with this feature. Okay. So my product plan, so my maintenance plan one product would look like, if I was you, I would use, a product type. I will add it as maintenance. Okay. And then the same way, I will have another feature which is called as sound system. And over here, there should be a rule that so these are my features. This is my product. So here what I want is minimum one product. Not minimum one product, it will be only one product. I can only have one type of sound system. But over here, it would be minimum one. I have to select one of these. And I can have multiple. Allow multiple selections. Okay, am I making sense? Yeah, now you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
can go, yeah, come out of mute. So you guys understand, right? What we are trying to build here?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so basically these are the requirements. I will put it as green. So the first one, this should come in as a dynamic bundle with a rule to pull in all maintenance products. Okay, so these are my rules. And this one is only one product allowed. So if I select more than one, I should not be allowed to select more than one. And over here it is minimum one and it should allow me multiple selections. So if I go without selecting any one, it should throw me an error. And these yellow are my features. So this is basically my car company which I work for. And this is how my product record. So this is one of the things that you can add to your product record. So the name is maintenance one and the product type is maintenance and rest of the things you guys can add it by yourself. So this is going to be a new product and all these basically all these gray ones, right, are all going to be new products and you guys can design it yourself. You're completely free to design the products in your way. Okay. So when I go to an account, I create an opportunity. I create a code. Then I click on edit lines and when I select Mercedes AMG as my product, I have one, two, three features. Under these features, I have 5 products here, 4 products here, and 5 products here. So out of this is going to be my dynamic bundle. This is going to be my regular bundles. But then there are some validations that should be put in for this. So whatever I am asking is something that we have already seen. That is something we have already covered in the next lecture. Only thing is you should be able to match it and understand and just mold it in a very slight way to get these requirement achieved.
Okay.
Also,
Sajil, just
yeah,
one question.
sure.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, yeah, you continue, then I will ask.
Right. So my only thing is I would be more than happy if you guys come up with some extra feature, not feature exactly, but then if you see that, okay, there is some extra validation or something more I can add into this to make it more user friendly for the sales representative. So that is completely open to you guys. But then this is the whatever you see on the screen is the minimum requirement that I want you guys to implement in your developer orgs.
Okay. Sajil, this maintenance, sound system, and miscellaneous, these are the features, right?
Correct. Okay, so let me add in an indicator. So my
Yeah.
yellow means feature,
Hmm.
my gray means product,
Product.
and my green means the rule or a validation. So rule as in it should be a dynamic bundle or it should be
Product rule.
only
Yeah.
one product allowed. Yeah. So all these requirements is green. Yellow is my feature and blue are my products.
Okay.
This is my main product. Under
Hmm.
this, I have these many features and I have these many options under each of these features. So you guys can be completely innovative. You can choose whatever car company you want. You can come up with any other features or any other options. But then this rules has to be there. There should be one dynamic bundle There should be like one dynamic bundle to pull in, one type of products. There should be one feature which should allow only one product, and there should be one which should allow minimum one and max and allow multiple selections. So green
Multiple
is
selection as a.
so for example, I will have check boxes
Hmm.
and I should at least select one, but then I can select this like multiple as well. I can select these three as well.
Okay.
Okay, like
Yeah, yeah.
minimum one,
Okay.
maximum five, that way.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
only the thing in green is mandatory. The rest of the
Hmm.
things is completely up to you guys. You can choose whatever you guys want to. But then this is
Yeah.
how the system should look like.
Yeah.
Clear, everybody?
Yes.
Preet, Vishal, Durvesh, Rajesh.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. Right? Okay. So when you guys are comfortable with this, that means you guys have got a grip on setting up the products in the system. After that, the main, so what we will do is we're going to enhance this thing itself. Like basically, when I come up with the next topic of search filters, we will put in filters on the same set of products. Then we will apply product rules on same thing, price rules on same thing, so that end of the day, when we are done with the course, we will have a good project in front of us, which we can go back and check anytime.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, any other questions? I think we are good for today. You guys can start working on this. So tomorrow it would be great if you guys can come back with this so that we can continue. Like whatever topic I take tomorrow, you can implement it the next day, and we'll continue that. So
Definitely.
since this is a small exercise, I'm giving you one day, but then later on, if it's a bigger one, I know you guys have your own work and offices. So when it's a bigger requirement, I would be giving 2 days, but then this is a 1 day job easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. How long should it
Yeah.
take?
One question.
So if you guys go through that video, right, the second session,
Yeah.
and if you guys have understood it, I don't think it should take more than 2.5 hours.
Sure.
Yeah, because the time would be taken to create these products. That's it. That's the only time I'm considering. And then these rules and dynamic bundles and everything would be like just a half an hour job.
Sure. Sure.
And then I'm sure you guys are going to
Uh,
research a bit to understand the product. So basically, I don't want you guys to just add something vaguely. Whichever company you choose, right? Just do a little research and try to make it real so that it would be interesting to work on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sajil, who can share the yesterday's video because I could not attend the class yesterday.
Okay. So Navya will get in touch with you. She will give you a call and she will share you the details.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sajil,
guys. Anything else?
Sajil, the org I created, it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have all those products list like you were saying that you will get that sample product list.
Which one? Those laptop and desktop computers which we tried on?
You were saying that you will get like a lot of products from like database, sample database or so.
Correct. So when you log in, right, you go to
Hmm.
products, just go to products, and if you click on all, you should be seeing a lot of products.
Yeah, I don't see all. Just see create a new product and open recently viewed in tab. So it doesn't show me anything like,
Okay,
In
I have
Lightning, it will.
110.
I can see all of mine. Yeah. So there's quite a few.
How much do you see, Preet? Close to 100?
I can see. Yeah. 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 Loads. Yeah.
Yeah, Durvesh, I think maybe you might have not selected the right view. So let me open this in
No, no,
Lightning
no.
and I'll show
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. Yes, yes.
You
Yeah,
see it, right?
approximately 100. I can say it.
Correct, correct, correct. So that's it.
yeah, but I don't see it. That's what
Uh,
this Vishal.
okay.
Who was that? That was Rajiv?
Oh no, Vishal.
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 Yeah, Vishal. So when you go to Lightning and when you select the view as all products, you should definitely be seeing close to 100 products.
Okay, let me click on. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So I am really excited on what you guys are going to come back with tomorrow. So make sure
Yeah. Yeah.
you build something really good.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else? Or we good for
All
today?
right. I think we are good. I'm good.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Then yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow same time then.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
sure, guys.
thanks.
Bye. Good night. Yeah.
Yeah. Sajil, so you're working right now?
Sorry.
You're working right now?
Working as in?
You are working in any company right now?
No, I work as an architect.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So
yeah, yeah. So I help
you're
multiple projects, and yeah, I also train people. Yeah. So
okay.
yeah, yeah,
And Sajil, you also gave any training on admin,
yeah, yeah. We have admin trainings as well.
but you as a trainer or someone else?
It depends on the batch. I can check, but then yeah, I would have a admin batch as well.
But you previously also did like admin batch, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Cool.
yeah.
And then
Thank you so much.
just on that subject, do you cover Sales Cloud as well? Because when I spoke to Navya, I think she was under the impression that you don't actually give any training on Sales Cloud. Uh, is that
No, no, I
correct, or
do. No, no,
you
I
do?
do give training on Sales Cloud, admin, developer, and CPQ.
Right. Okay. So will we have to speak to Navya then for that, or because I think she's under the impression that you don't?
No, no, you can speak to Navya, but then it actually depends on the batch. If there is an availability of a batch, then she can adjust. So
I
yeah, you
see.
can talk to her and she'll figure out some way.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So you said admin, dev, CPQ, and what else?
And Sales Cloud.
Or Sales Cloud itself. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, guys. Yeah. Sure. Bye.
Bye. Bye.